Kublai pi baro syakatup Khuborjylla ke Donbosco Media Network. Kimat ke bakongsan mentah kesni kilong, terwa bat kerpat ke himanong spong, ban penroy ya ka mau sangri NAKA Tourism Department. Beliau Menteri Rangba ya ka surak sakna buat Bishop Khuborjylla hamu kaswan. Yo sernot arto sarngut review bit time 3 na NEC BDC bernihan ban ka Meghalaya kedai ke Jylla ka bapediang host state ban penlong ya ka National Games hajar arto hiu kiwei pat ke Jylla pensyai Menteri Rangba. Bermentang ini pai syaki Khubor ki bakambania. Ka kenho na kador bar shnong bat hima nong spung ha ka arphuai tarik Jymmang hajar arphusan. Da ka dorkhas cho Menteri Ketenat Jengokai Perthai Tourism ke Jylla ba Pol Lengdo ha ka jingelam uba NEHU Beyond Star Kurba MLA ka mau plang bat ladon lang uba kentiu borlang CM le acting CM ke hima bat usor dar shnong ba John Worth Bon Karbendai. Kila kerpat ban kentiu bat penroy ya ka jaka ka ba ithiang ka ba kerteng ka mau sangri ka badon hanong spung. Kani kekenhuan kala kerpat jingerap na kasorkar lengba ka Tourism Department ban sedang yaki jingpen baha bat pen internet syu ya kani ka jaka ban kentiu ya ka kam jingokai perthai hanong spung. Ki khana pateng syapang ki saudong saukun jong ka mau sangri ki athu bakade ka yeng kemi jong ukelang bat usemper. Habalami ka jinge pher jingmut hapadeng kini shipara ukelang bat usemper ka mau sangri ka keme jong kini armut ki khon shenrang kala persang katla kat yai ban penyasuk ki kala kro kala kejor ki ktin jali ja ban penyasuk ya kini ki khon jong ka henrei ka jinge bu nur jong ki tip ya ka daw ka syong sahaki research scholar ban ti jeliu ya ka ni ka khana pateng ni ka puriskam na ka benta ka jing start ki longdin Kimya sukshu bat kilaya kendong kti bat berthen uwe ya uwe ban. Ha kabakut kilaya khunda ka bor bat kilaya kawang mardor ki tiar ki mau bat ka kti kat ba ki yo ban tare. Usemper ula pet krat cheki thain weloy kat ba ukelang ula krat cheki thain mairang bat kila kela mulot syaki lomba ulum kelang bat ulum semper. Kidak kishen jaga thma hapdeng kini shipara Kisa bat kine pateng hadu mentah. Haba ka mau sangri kala du no yaki khun baro arngut ukelang bat usemper kala yam pangnut bat ki umat jongka ki pau shena haki ksyad bano rempum bat bait yang haka thwei ka ba penyap mat yaki khmat briu hadu mentah haka jaka baki pat ba ka hima bat shnong nong spung ki khot mentah ka mau sangri. Kidur kiba kanika kenhun ka peni ha uba Pol Lengdo ha kanika sngi kilong shisha kiba ithyang bat kiba penyap mat yaki khmat briu. Namar kata kador bar shnong bat kahima kisliang ban penne pensa yaka mau sangri da ka ba penroy bat penkala syaka jaka jengokai perthai khnang ban kring yaki briu na kanika Jylla na kari India bat naki wei pat kiri ban wan pet melung ya ka jingjeliu jong ka donut kemi ya ukelang bat usemper kiba pau shena na ki umat jongka ki balak kelalong ki ksyad pe ipeng hamau sangri kila pen pau ya ka jing angnun ka khana syapang ukelang bat usemper kalalong ka ba pau nam harilum khasi jantia laong uba Matthew
syapang ila batai pi syapang ta tourist spot bagi kuat ban develop angtai ponong spot ada lideng lawan juga di Indonesia jaga pitnot pitun ki klaver ben pitun ki maulong bahe yang pitnot sia ban pet te kumata sngi yang lawan lang ki kenu ya sapol minister dongrom jungi pe jaga tourism direken bat I te ila kerpat ba nagaliang jong ngi nagasnong yang jonga kunjuru ina persang gi short DPR batai kendiat kadno sai gan lut ban snai ta jaga ban de jo ta ka genti banyak cata daga misna da footpath nak seruk namlong kenang khla ban domdu kali undom nya tang de kejat brio bet tang footpath bet pois jaga artli lai chili gula batai ayemna de daga jungi nam simsu ka por in start no ina dangam ruga videography na ba kan insutu ya I minister kana
Kabagi wan kami kudu minister kabagi wan pat kapat ini by Island ki finance assistance ha kabata ban telet sa ban penat ke tiga jika kaba pakatan ka mau sori kawadan ko masno mong spo adan ke khana tang habre dei ba katai ka mau sori kabagi juang kumbala batai do soldat yang ba katai ka kemi jo kelang ka super ba hakata ka jingya kun jo kelang super kekat hadu mentak te ko ketika mau kami ke jauh mat solusi antara jingya kun ke joki kata ka dei ka jing ka khana di hal ti jaka don ru jaka ki baitenat bah ban pen na ketika jaka ngila bani ka mak perwat ke liang ngila bani ka mai rang te ba don ru so we mau tau ba he ha we tenat bodo atraktif bah ba ngi le pe kai tolong ba ka don ta khana ki bo don gam tau se nyong yo te ka met ka don holo ju tau mau ba 10 kilometer nang tau be di um pade sawa di pomu bentak luka te hadu bentak tak ka sin kidang don be bana ringi le pet kai nang tege caka kalau ba internet tahadu kata de don ru so we mau wong le don cecok
tamal ia badan borom jingi kita ia belum coba himano spung iwan menta dekat gini kita kau jang isi cino wan ikendu I sepul bilau minister juga terisem na menta kami kuat makadon kecaka hapo than ijongi pornong spung kata kadai kecaka ba pelang usemper ke Shillong try belum kum kayeng ke banikong te hagba mentau kolang don lakajong semper lakajong hendrai ka kemi haduk mata kadon pornong spung kum kita kisien kita pau ba haduk mata ba kata ka kemi haduk mata kadang jauh mat don mau bahaya te hak tau mau ko kadang mi bet haduk mata dan nalor kita kipun jaga kipun
Menteri Rangba Konrad K. Sangma rengkat usembut Menteri Rangba bahasnya balang dahar bat ubah wailat Miki Shilla MLA Jowai. Hagajing adon lang Archbishop Kajalan Nyamba Shillong Most Reverend Victor Lingdo bat Bishop Ferdinand Dekar na Kajalan Nyam Jowai kila play pat ba ya kasurak ka bajalan iway point katlay kilometer hasnong Mukaswan West Giant Hills District bala ainam hagakerteng jong Archbishop Khubor D. Rosario bala klat no. Ya kani ka surak lashna hakajinglut ka ba iway pon kandai pulai klur tengka ban poi syaka jaka sumar nongpang lengba kibut start jong kani ka juk bala tip kum kajing sumar daka acupressure. Hakajing kran play hakani kajing elang bakerpang Menteri Rangba ulaong. Kijing mentoy ba koridor tam jong ki kampen roy kilong baki wanra ya kajing kela hakajing im jong ki brio ki bayo ban pendon kam yaki ula ongru kani ka surak ka shongdor tang iway point kandai pulai klur tengka hendrai kadai ka nong kenti jong ki palba ki pa wan ban sumar ya lagi bahieng hasem ki bapang basitom da ka jingkermen ban yo jingko jingkhia na kani ka acupressure center da kani ka jingtmu lashna ya kani ka surak ha kani ka shnong ula ongru hakih news nam balala ka sorkar kala pelut 1,000 klur tengka na kabentaban shna surok hakeleng ki distrik jong ka Jylla. Ki surok balashna lengba ka Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana kila penuh bha 90% na ki surok ha ka Jylla bat ka Jylla kala yo nam ha ka ri India na ka jing pentrikam ya kini ki surok. Ulaya thuru ka Meghalaya kalong ka Jylla ka bawan shakmat ban penbiang ya kilat sumar sukher ya ka kot kia jong ki padwa. Palat 1,000 klur tengka lamang na kapelapisa jong ka sorkar na kabenta ki kampen roy ha ka kot kia ki padwa. Ula batai ka sorkar Meghalaya ka kersha ya ki mati jong ki balang ki briu shimet ki badon kti ha ka jing sumar sukher ya ki nongpang. Ulayat hu ka sorkar kan sa kershan ru ya ka Khubor Acupressure Center ha ki sinamban 1. Ula banjur da kabaong ka sorkar kan sa yarap bat kershan borba ya ki jaka sumar nongpang ki baai da ki dawai kenbat ki ba kem bat ki tu ki ba sumar nongpang da ki but start tenrai nang ni syakman. Uba asnya balang dhar ha ka jingkran Ulaya ro ekipat ba kani ka Shillong bat ki Shillong ba marjan ki bala sei borba ya ka mensim ya it bat ya teli para nongshong Shillong. Ula ongru kani kadai ka mensim ka ba wanra ya ka buram bat jingsngau sarong ya ka Jylla hi baro kawai. Ula penparu ya ka jingkemen baki sestar kila wanra ya kani ka rukam sumar nong pang batamai ha kani ka than na ka benta ki jingmentoy jong ki pat ba ha kani ka distrik baro kawai. Ha kani ka Jylang pli ladon lang ru ki officer na ki tenat PWD held ki nong sensar Shillong bat ki long kemi longkpa na ki Shillong pemarjan. Kakam than kriya pedung Shilya mula bat ki har ki tiar baju pendon kam hayeng hasam da ki 3 bat ki sit menta kala long ka we na ki kam bakongsan ban kamai jakpo namar ki jing thuat bat jing lob jong ki breu na keleng ki jaka ka perthei ya kini ki tiar amla shu ban pendap hayo hahan. Haka arphawai tarik Jymmang ka North East Cane and Bamboo Development Council NEC BDC bernihan kalasa me ki sernot bar ki tiar kitar ban trei ban kata syaki arpusan ki breu ki bala pentebet haki kam than tiar da ki 3 bar ki sien ki bala pendap ki jingsha hikai na kane ka Shillong jingtip training center. Kini ki arpusan ngut kila sya hikai la artayo menta nadu ka nyau tarik Jymmang hado ka arphawai tarik. Lajit ya kini ki arpusan ngut na ki khat ar teli ki distrik jong ka Jylla. Ya kane ka training latip kumka executive course on bamboo handicrafts and utility products making. Hapo ka scheme raising and accelerating MSMP performance RAMP ramp. Hagani ka sngi penkut lawan bansa khilang da UMC Omi Ningshen IRSIT Managing Director NEC BDC hakajing dan rengkat uba DM Sun Functional Manager DCIC Ribhoi District uba R Lalu Industrial Promotion Officer DCIC Ribhoi bat ki officer na NEC BDC.
Kani ka training kaba ngi pelong ha kani ka North East Bamboo and Cane Development Council Government of India kadai ka scheme po kadi ka training ka bangi pelong po ka scheme raising and accelerating MSME performance under the Ministry of MSME. Di ya kan training ketika executive training on handicrafts kawa la collaborate lang daka Directorate of Commerce Industries Government of Meghalaya tingkat lang bat kanika North East Bamboo and Cane Development Council. Di haduk menta kanika training ngila perlong haka saw batches kasang nadu September arjar saw but kani menta ketika batch ka pasaw but hawi ko ka batch kidon apsangot ki kena training kibuan na kaleng ka Jylla hi brokowe nadu na Garo Hills, Gentle Hills but Khasi Hills and Ribhoi. Ti kajing toy kalong ba kumenchong no ketika training kadi ka along kam advance ki ndiat kidi ngijit iki kena iki masa training lu kidi bela nang lupa ya kam but kiwan hangni kiyo iki design ki prepare ki master trainers na kani ka NEC BDC.
Dah.
Đó là ngay thì cái tên mà sung siap di awan apa kali mau sedang blok wana ne ko lihat kemarin ala dem ka training na po Shillong dengan sa wan no la dem ka training na po Shillong na po ka training kino trade menga seputa ya kata kajing buka office woman juga Bodesi, bersama apply na Bodesi nga wan si form di ngalayo form ngalayo di morte gi pidar baru ngalayo di por ba mi ki scheme nga yo di pidar kani na mga bu kanega jaga trade jagi no trade trainer sa po Shillong kan ba certain po mo Shillong improvement pai nga untuk le sa po berniat toli training mas makostal semua handicraft tolit kipa tolit training
kerteng jonga di Shillong stang awan po isen jahil district te kajung toy hi bangi yo ange te bunsin hi la dep subun kijing training mo tamba mi kwa badeban kip company as phang kom thai Tinggi lawan hangi te hanil la doni kila hikayangi bat insibuni yo ke jimentoy. Bangi dan nang rukuno bangi haki don ki bentau bangi panang handre di lawan hangi kila hikayangi ni lana. Ka Jakarta ka biang ke jingikai ru ka biang nadu ki bang Jakasa ki penbiang behi baru biang lut. Kalau ni wan training sange all du nimde mo ban du ngane ban markane kadega bana du ba.
Menteri Rangba Konrad K. Sangma ula pensyai pat ba hak arphuai tarik Jymmang halor ka jing pediang ka Meghalaya ban penlong ya ka National Games arhajar arpuh nyong. Menteri Rangba ula ong dei ka Meghalaya ka ba pediang host state ban penlong ya ka National Games arhajar arpuh nyong kiwei pat ki Jylla jong kani kathan. Ula banjur da ka ba ong ka opening ceremony bar ka closing ceremony kinlong ha Meghalaya hakiwei pat ki Jylla. Ulaya thoru da ka baong ka Indian Olympic Association bat ka sarkar Jylla kila ai jing mud ban penlong ka wei ka jing kai hamman ki Jylla jong kani ka than North Eastern region khnang ban wanra ya ka jing teli bat ka jing sngo trai ha pedeng ki pat ba jong kani ka than. Menteri Rangba ulaong ki Jylla kani ka than kin yo ban penlong ka wei ka jing kai kat ba ha Meghalaya an penlong duna arpusan teli ki jad jingele kai. Ya ki jingele kai ban penlong hakiwei pat ki Jylla an penbena hadin. Ka Khubor ka basai kedar kalong ka Meghalaya ka de ka Jylla ka ba pediang host state ya ka National Games arhajar arpuh nyau kiwei pat ki Jylla ula ong.
The statement given by the Honorable Sports Minister, Government of Meghalaya, regarding the National Games, some details I would like to share. Number one is that Meghalaya is the host state for the National Games. There is no other state that is hosting it. Meghalaya is the host state, which is very, very clear. The second point is that the Indian Olympic Association as well as Government of India has suggested that to make the games inclusive, maybe 1 or 2 disciplines could be given to different northeastern states so that it gives a message of inclusiveness. And therefore, with that mind, 1 discipline will be given to different northeastern states. So about 7 to 8 disciplines will be held in the different northeastern states. The rest of the 25 plus disciplines will be held here in Meghalaya. The opening ceremony as well as the closing ceremony will be held in Meghalaya. Therefore, this is a completely Meghalaya hosted program, and Meghalaya is the main host or the only host for the National Games in 2027, and there is no confusion about it, and there's no question of it being a joint hosted or jointly hosted game, but only from this sense of inclusivity and giving a entire look on feel of the entire Northeast. 1 discipline in different states will be given, but the majority of the disciplines will be held, games will be held here in Meghalaya. And the
Deputy Commissioner Ribhoi District ula play ya ka program bathamai jang ka sarkar Jylla kabaya day bat ka jing hikai ki khna school kanthei ki ba khatlai hado khat prasnam karta kumnu ban sumar khoj yala ka met ka phat bat yala ka long renyeng. Hakani ka jing lang play la don lang ka kong KB Jirwa District School Education Officer ka Margaret Linai na ka project BAALA bala kinong hikai na ki school kani ka district bat ki Riu Shampang ki bala ai jingkran hakani ka jing lang.
Understand that access to the napkin is a major challenge in the rural areas, especially, and given the fact that it is so expensive, the ones that are available in market. simultaneously the stigma is, there's a lot of stigma as well. I clearly remember that these sanitary napkins, whenever the chemist would give it, they necessarily give it in black polythenes only so that it was not visible when I was growing up. So all those kinds of things, they are in common knowledge, and so I also knew it. But simultaneously, these reusable sanitary napkins particularly struck because it's very cost effective. In 300, 400 rupees, even if they have had to purchase it, lasts for around 2 years, madam? 3 years. So let's say 3 years, a 300, 500 rupees packet can be reused again and again for a period of 3 years. So it hardly comes to around 30 paise or 40 paise per day. So it's nothing. But then I was skeptical because this is something that I've heard, but the fact that it has never been widely, how should I say, accepted in society, these reusable sanitary napkins, made me skeptical of the receptivity to what they have distributed. That even though they have distributed it to 3,000 women, but are they being used? That's the real question. So there comes the role of MSRLS. So my DMM, District Mission Manager, MSRLS is there. I asked them for the beneficiary list. So they have excellent documentation. They maintain the list of all women along with their phone numbers who have received these reusable sanitary napkins. Since they belong to the poorest strata of society, they also happen to be our SHG members. So I gave that list to my DMM MSRLS, who looks after this entire SHG thing in the district. He instructed his officers to reach out to these women and understand that what they have given is being used or not, is it even effective or not. And the response that I got was exactly what they have told me. That they had prepared one testimonial manual in which most of the women had praised it. One two women had complained regarding that it may not suffice for the heavy flow days, right, madam? And this is exactly the feedback that we got from our MSRLS team. And that kind of built my trust in their organization that they are not only talking, but they are rather walking the talk as well. So that way, then came the question that then I asked them whether, so basically the girls who are in our secondary schools, upper primary and higher secondary, they are at an impressionable age where if they are introduced to good habits, they will continue it for life, and especially if it is cost effective. And not only that, they can also be ambassadors of these good practices in their homes and their localities.
Badak itu ki Khubor nglapoy sa kabakod terhadap bangin daya Shillong Khublai Shibon.